Alrighty, thank you guys for continuing to join me. And I'm back, and we're still trying to grab Hazel. Hopefully we can find her. And do this with, there's Hazel. Alright. Now, I can do the cheap method that I'm told works a lot easier, and I think that's what I'm going to do, just so that we're not spending the entire video just watching me try to grab this beast. So, story mode. Switch the difficulty to story mode.
Revelio.
And there's Hazel. There. Now I'll switch it back.
Vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she... Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I'm sorry. Those specific quests just get really annoying, especially for the unicorn or anything that's technically they consider a higher level beast.
Did you find my pointy pole?
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Alright. Now let's go back. Well, since I'm already up here, let's go talk to Natty.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I can see that is potentially going wrong, but okay.
Find myself scurrying home at night.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Upstairs.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track.
Right on the other
Now
side of the
to
door.
find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
So let me
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your
get rid
time.
of- Nope. Nothing. Oh, that one's better. Grab those. Just the one. Okay. Alright, and
I should imagine you can't go
other
wrong with
person.
missing Whizbees.
I'm just trying to practice.
I simply pretend.
Let's do it this way. Excuse me.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating, I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
My advice when dealing with
Muggles have made life hard.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Can't imagine how Muggles. Very rude.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
So she's not inside. What is this?
Revelio.
Oh, hello.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I'm surprised after making her an animaga that they make it she gets captured because she's being nosy. Not because she's in a unique beast form.
Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, Ammon's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words.
Uh-huh. sure he will.
Lower Hogs will need some stocks after our little visit.
Revelio.
I'd remember my father speaking.
I've had enough of Felcroft. I never have to see it again.
Hey. I ain't allowed back in Glad Rags. On account of my light fingers.
Hello? Is someone there?
Revelio.
Fires?
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them what we all like out.
What?
Revelio.
Let's finish this job and be done.
Tell us.
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Better not get anyone there. I'm in no mood for killing.
I don't want to work with goblins. It's exhausting, standing here all day with...
I know.
Missed me. Ow.
You've made a grave mistake.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Where'd she go? I don't remember.
Revelio.
Oi, oi.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Hey.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Overall, let's go ahead.
Velia.
Deal with these guys. Alright.
That all you got? Death from above! Might want to look up. Expulso! Ah, stupendous! Expulso! What are your thoughts on?
What were my thoughts on? Probably he was going to say lightning. I don't know. How do you feel?
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will...
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelia.
Mr. Abe's wand could be in there. Mr. Abe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
They're already dead. I already beat them. All of them.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
I've acquired what muggles call a moot. Marvelous, isn't it?
That's kind of cute that you give him tips. And further into the game, the more tips you've given him, the more instruments he gets.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
You're leaving Hogsmeade. It's one thing I think they got perfectly right. I was kind of...
Castle must have been quite stately in its time.
I was kind of afraid before this game came out how well what the flying would feel like. It feels good. I like it. The broom flight. Don't really like the beast flight though. I like the broom flight though. Yeah, this side. Now go up and grab the Phoenix. Drop off my new unicorn. Grab the Phoenix quest. Probably pick up one of the unicorns. There's another quest there. I'll take a look at. Okay, my unicorns were up here.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Okay. Ooh, We're full. Alright, I now have another female. So...
Settle yourself. I
her.
mean you no harm.
And drop in Hazel. And...
I'll look after you.
Pick up all the...
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Where's my pistols? They're there. Being
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Don't think I got the I don't think I got the other Jabbernoff yet. Nope, I did. Okay. Just got to overall those. Don't need. Take the ticket. There. All right.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to be facing Ashwinders. Let's see if I have some traits for my gear that will help me deal with Ashwinders. Well, first off, I don't have Phoenix Letter. Let's see. So, Protego Shielding. I've got 2. Do I have 3? No, I do not have level 3 yet. Dang. Alright, so I guess I can put level 2 on here for everybody. Okay. Now there was a side quest that I need to grab. Yes, I think I remember seeing a side quest down here. It could have just been the Looks like it might have just been... Oh, wait a minute. What we got here?
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I can do that real quick.
I imagine the bells are just inside the bell tower.
I can't think of how to get there, so... Oh. History of Magic class. Okay, here's the music class.
The bells must be upstairs.
Okay, well there's one of the bells.
Wingardium Leviosa. One up, one to go. Ah, found them.
You found them.
I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
No, no bell there.
Revelio.
Yeah, I know that's where the other bell goes, but... Where is the other bell?
Revelio.
I'm not seeing another bell. there. I'm seriously not seeing another bell. Oh, there it is.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't. Alohomora.
Kind of miss. I wish we had more interactions with Professor Black.
My sister will be home for the holiday.
No. There she is.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me.
Okay. Okay. Vengeance. Okay. Hoping for the first limit. It's not even popping up, so let's do the History of Magic quest. Side quest. Just I want to see what they do in regards to bins. It should be interesting.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number.
Oh, geez.
632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Oh.
Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall. And can all students introduce themselves to this hero?
Alright, looks like my time's almost up for this video, so let's end it and I'll continue in with the next video. I hope you guys are still enjoying this. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll continue to enjoy this intrepid trip through Hogwarts. I'll be back. Have a good night.